Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to the Akim and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again for another lesson. This one's going to be on the topic of pride. Alright, specifically just a video I found a few days ago. I wanted to put a lesson out on it. Alright, the elder Menat Zakba recently made a video about a woman that she had no arms. Alright, and she was shaking all of her goods on camera for everyone. And shortly after that, I was on Reddit, and I found this video. And this is like, I'm just gonna let you see it. This guy don't have no arms or no legs, all right, and what he's doing, all right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let this roll. I'm gonna mute it. I think they might have used some music in it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and let it play. Let's see. All right, let's see real quick. Yeah. Lock, yeah. Had to get that to stop. It was fighting me. Alright. So guy got no arms, no legs. Alright, wearing a what do you call those? Like a fishnet shirt. Alright, doing his makeup, alright, which is off on pretty much every level that you could probably get, Apparently he never learned his lesson, alright. He probably did some wicked shit in the past, most definitely, alright. I don't know if, I'm assuming he was born like this, alright. But there he is on TikTok, alright, and his name's looks Gabe Adams. He looks like he could be an Issacharite, alright, possibly. But you got people down here. He's doing this for mostly because of pride. It's all a pride thing, alright. Posting it on the TikTok to get views, alright. When this person should really. Why would you want to put yourself out there like that, alright? Because if you look down in the comments, people are mostly making fun of him, alright? Now, they're doing it in a lighthearted way because, Babylonians, they love this, love sodomites, alright? And they're all into it. It's a big culture thing with Esau, Edom. Like 90% of them are sodomites, so of course they're gonna be okay with this, alright? Now, this person says, this is awesome, someone give this man a hand. Alright. And then, people are, see, this person says, limbless, homosexual, person of color, pick a struggle, what are you trying to prove? Alright, yeah, so he's all of them. It's just ridiculous. This shit is just, off. It's disgusting. Alright, but we're going to get in some scriptures. This is Proverbs 11:2, and it reads, when pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. Alright, and us as Israel, alright, the people that are in this truth, alright, we're the lowly. Alright, so we're seeking wisdom. We're not seeking the ways of this world. We're not seeking any of these carnal things. Alright, we're not looking for likes on Instagram or Facebook. Alright, or reposts on Twitter. We're not looking for any of that shit. That literally has nothing to do with what's going on in the world right now. Alright, the main thing we're focused on is prophesying, looking at the signs and the times, and waiting for the come of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, which is inevitable, and it's coming soon, and it will happen. Alright, it's not something that's just going to go up in the air and nothing's going to come about it. Alright, he is coming back, and he's going to destroy. Alright, the 2/3 of Israel, all right, the wicked Israelites, as well as the other nations, all right. That's speaking on Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the Moabites, and so on and so forth, all right. The Moabites being the so-called Chinese people, all right, and but we're a big number in that destruction too, all right. Israel. So you really want to be on the 1/3 side, which is the elect, which Lord willing we're a part of. All right, that's what we're seeking, is to be on that 1/3. You don't want to be in that 2/3, because when Yahweh Shem Shai comes back, all hell's going to break loose. All right. So when pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. All right. So when it says when pride cometh, then cometh shame. All right, it's going to be shameful in the latter end of the days. All right, when Yahweh Shem Shai comes back and you're prideful, you're not going to have that pride anymore. All right, you're going to be swiftly kicked in your ass and brought down low, okay? But these people are all living it up, all right? They're all prideful right now, but you're going to see a big change in that in the end, all right? You're going to see people screaming and crying and wailing, all right, while people are getting their heads bust open, all right? Wigs getting split, all right? Women that have been, dressing the way they do when, choosing my words carefully, because YouTube's on this fucking roll right now, all right? We're just taking all my shit down. All right, but if you're being sultry, all right, as a woman, all right, and you're out there wearing low cut shirts, all right, and then a man comes and something so happens to you, all right, and that's the type of stuff that's gonna happen in these end days, all right. Men are gonna be getting their head busted open. Women are gonna be, people are gonna be having their way with them, all right. People are gonna be cannibalizing, all right. It's gonna be complete and utter chaos, all right. It's not just gonna be like how they show in the movies, when that's not how it's going to be. When the UFOs come and beam people up, it's not just going to be like the elect isn't just going to, the UFOs aren't going to swing over, or the chariots, all right, they're so-called UFOs as the world knows them, the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shai, they're not just going to come beam up the elect and then go, and that's it, all right. And then everyone's going to be left here for some type of post-apocalyptic event or something like that after the rapture. That's not how it's going to happen. The rapture isn't a thing. It's a Christian doctrine. All right. So when Yahweh Shem Shai comes back, it's pure destruction. It's going to be pure destruction. All right. And the pride of these people is going to be knocked out when that happens. All right. Now, this is Malachi 4:1 backing up the point. All right. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Now let me read that one more time. I didn't get it as quite as good as I'd want to. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. All right. So basically, Yahweh Shem Shai is coming with a backhoe. All right. If you know what that is. All right. If you've been in done any yard work. All right. You basically use hose to a backhoe to uproot roots. All right, and tear things out of the ground that you don't want there. All right. So, and when it's speaking on the day that cometh that shall burn as an oven, all right, that's speaking of the events that are depicted in Revelation, all right, when Yahweh Shem Shai comes back to save his people and to, destroy Babylon the Great and the wicked people that dwell therein, all right. As it says, all the proud, and all that do wickedly, all right, shall be stubble. And you know what stubble is, all right. Back in the world when you used to shave your face, all right, and you have all the hair, and then you shave it down, and what's left is just basically little pieces of dead hair, all right. So essentially, what it's talking about is shall be stubble is basically remains, all right, corpses, all right, disintegrated bodies, all right, arms and limbs blasted from them, all right, and just complete and utter destruction. And the day that shall cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. All right, so this is going to be even more serious than that, essentially. All right, That was just an example, all right? So these people are just, they're not going to be root nor branch, all right? If you think of a tree, all right, think of it with no roots, no branches, nothing, all right? So essentially what that becomes at that point is nothing, all right? It's destroyed, it's vaporized, all right? These people are gonna vaporize in these clouds, all right? These nuclear mushroom clouds, all right? Now this is moving on. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. All right, so you see all these proud people, and it's just ridiculous. It's vexing. We see it all the time. There's no fucking reason to be proud in this place. All right, what's going down in this video. This isn't something to be proud about. All right, and I mean, look at you. You look fucking ridiculous. All right, and that's essentially, if he was born like this, all right, that's a curse from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because who knows what he was doing in his past life. All right, any number of wicked things. All right, so this is a time, you're gonna see a lot of our people die. All right, and that's just assuming that this guy is an Issacharite, all right, so-called Mexican. He could be. You can't really tell anymore. I know Gabe is mostly a common Mexican name. He looks like he's got the right kind of hair and the right coloring to his skin. That he could be Issachar. He could be any number of other things though too. He could end up going back to being from India or something. But regardless of that, all right. Pride goeth before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. So these people can go ahead and live it all up right now and be proud, all right, and get all their Instagram likes, all right, and all of their TikTok follows or likes or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I ain't on the shit. But, the views or whatever you want to call it, all right, they can go ahead and get all those things, all right, because we're searching for something much different than that, all right. Now this is going on the subject of what this guy's doing once again, all right, as you can see with the makeup and in this fishnet top or whatever you want to call it. All right, this is Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman shall not wear that pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination to the Lord thy God. All right, so it's abomination. All right, it's disgusting. I don't know what they're seeking to achieve with it. Probably just wickedness. All right, it looks like they're living up that wicked lifestyle with just being a sodomite. So that's most likely what it is, and wants to show everybody how fruity he is. All right. Now this is Revelation 8 and 3. All right, because you see this shit all across the globe. All right, and it didn't used to be this prevalent. All right, what I'm talking about is the sodomites. All right, with all the rules and the laws that have been made for them. All right, in the what's the word I'm looking for, the rights that they've been given. All right, the rights that they've been given, to partake in marriage and whatnot. All right, this is spreading all across the world. This isn't just a Babylonian thing anymore. All right, but it stems from Babylon. This is Revelation 18 and 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right, and speaking of the wine of the wrath of her, when it's speaking of her, it's talking about Babylon. All right, referring to it as a female. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And when it speaks a little bit more, more detail on it. When it's speaking of drunk of the wine, that's basically of the rules, the laws, the ways. All right, the ways of Babylon essentially is the wine. All right, so the ways of Babylon, and it's the way it holds itself and its people. All right, and the actions. All right, have spread themselves across the earth. All right, there's things that were really only Babylonian things that you can see as far as Asia. All right, you see them in Russia. All right, you see them in the Middle East, all these other places, Africa. All right, it's spread abroad. All right, like it says, I'm going to continue reading on. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, so you got the world powers. All right, the elites are waxing rich. All right, are getting rich. The abundance of the things that come from Babylon. All right, all these inventions. All right, and these clothing and these social media platforms. All right, and these wicked deeds and all these things that are generating money. All right. have made these people rich, all right, for all the merchants of the earth, which is speaking of all of the main powers, all right, the elites, so to speak, all right. Now, so yeah, essentially, it's only going to spread more and more. Now the Middle East has done an okay job. It's starting to fold now. All right, for a while they kept the Sodomites on a pretty short leash. All right, if you did shit, you'd get shit, essentially. All right, you get thrown in a pit and stoned. All right, hung publicly, executed, machete to the throat. All right, stuff like that. But now they got the rainbow fests going on over there. All right, and it looks like they're having a hard time stopping. And you got the feminist rallies. All right, the women rallies, the marches. All right, they're going on there now, which they originally didn't. All right, they kept the woman on a short leash there too. All right, but now everything's turned to backlash, and that's essentially a good example of the wine, all right, of Babylon spilling forth into the other places. All right, I'm gonna close out with that. Just a short little lesson, Lord willing, was edifying. All right, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of that great millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters, all right, out there. Keep learning, all right, keep the truth. Until the next one, Lord willing, shalom.